The ground shook in Maiduguri this weekend, not from a bomb blast, but from the roaring engines of a massive C-17 Globemaster III touching down on the tarmac. What you are hearing in the news is true. The game has officially changed in the fight against insurgency in the northeast. The headline you saw is not a drill. A United States military aircraft has landed right in the heart of Borno State, and it didn't come empty-handed. This arrival marks the beginning of a new aggressive phase in the war against terror. And if you are a bandit or an ISWAP commander hiding in the Sambisa forest or the Lake Chad Islands, you should be very, very worried. Let's get straight into the details because there's a lot of confusion flying around social media. Here is what we have confirmed as of today, Sunday, February 15, 2026. Late Thursday night, under the cover of darkness, a U.S. Air Force transport plane made a strategic landing at the Maiduguri Air Force Base. This wasn't a casual visit. By Friday evening, 3 more heavy-lift aircraft were spotted on the runway, offloading crates of sensitive equipment and logistics gear. We're talking about the first batch of elite American military personnel, roughly 100 troops, who have deployed to Nigeria as part of a specialized anti-terror mission. These are not your regular infantry. These are intelligence analysts, drone specialists, and tactical advisors whose sole job is to make sure that when the Nigerian Air Force strikes, they don't miss. The timing of this deployment is critical. Just a few weeks ago, the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, held high-level talks with U.S. officials to activate this partnership. For years, we heard promises, but now we are seeing the metal on the tarmac. Security experts like Brant Phillip have been tracking these flights all week. They noticed a pattern. 6 U.S. Air Force cargo planes arrived in West Africa between February 6th and February 14th. They stopped in Accra, Ghana to refuel and then headed straight for Nigeria. One C-17 went to Kainji Air Base in Niger State, likely to support the Super Tucano fleet stationed there, while the heavy hitters, including a C-130J Super Hercules, went directly to the front lines in Maiduguri. Now, why is this serious trouble for the bandits? Let's break it down. The biggest advantage these criminals have had is the ability to hide. They strike and vanish into the vast forests where our troops struggle to find them. But with this new U.S. deployment, the eyes and the sky capability of the Nigerian military is about to triple. The Americans are bringing advanced surveillance technology that can pick up a heat signature from miles away in pitch darkness. They are here to provide the kind of real-time intelligence that makes an ambush almost impossible. The Nigerian military will still lead the operations. General Musa has been very clear that foreign troops will not be fighting on the ground, but they will now be fighting with a cheat code provided by U.S. intelligence. This is the part where I need you to pause and take action. If you want to see our gallant troops finally win this war and bring peace to our country, show your support by smashing that like button right now. It helps YouTube recommend this video to other patriotic Nigerians. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the updates when the big operations start. It's also important to connect this to the hardware. You recall that the Nigerian Air Force has been pushing for the rapid delivery of 12 AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters from the US. These are some of the deadliest machines on the planet, designed specifically to hunt insurgents. The arrival of these US logistics planes suggests that the infrastructure to support those Vipers is being set up. You cannot just fly a Viper. You need a complex support system, and that is what landed in Maiduguri this weekend. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, has been fast-tracking this procurement because the government knows that time is running out. The bandits have become too bold, attacking power grids and highways. This surge in military cooperation is the government's answer: overwhelming force. There's also a political angle here that we cannot ignore. The Trump administration in Washington has been critical of Nigeria's security situation, even designating the country as a country of particular concern regarding religious freedom and safety. This deployment is a sign that Abuja and Washington have found a middle ground. We will help you kill the terrorists, but you must show results. It's a high-pressure situation. The 100 troops on the ground now are just the vanguard. Another 100 are expected to join them soon. They will be stationed in command posts, looking at screens, directing drones, and feeding coordinates to our pilots. For the residents of Maiduguri, seeing these massive planes is a morale booster. For too long, they have felt abandoned. But for the bandits, the sound of that C-17 engine is the sound of the clock ticking. They are no longer fighting just the Nigerian army, they are fighting the combined technological might of the Nigerian and US military-industrial complex. The days of moving in convoys of hundreds of motorcycles without being detected are over. If a bandit lights a cigarette in the bush now, a satellite might just see it.